Hey guys, hope you guys are doing great today. Today's going to be another channel review video. If you guys appreciate these videos, if you guys want me to do some more channel reviews, just drop a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, bro. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the engagement. And let's get into this, man. All right, so first, guys, Muscle Media. 1.4K subs, 11 videos, 144K views. That's actually pretty decent, especially if it's one of your first channels. I'm going to check out your latest video, and then I'll check out your most popular video. Looks like you're stuck in that kind of 30K view jail.
Those cyclists have no idea they've just made themselves a new hater.
What?
Themselves a new hater.
Bro, the captions aren't even right.
Made themselves a new hater.
The wording is kind of weird. I like how you're doing what I told you to do with the pop-up text in the middle of the screen. That's good. You got a good arrow. The clip quality isn't that high.
Have no idea.
It's also kind of framey. Like, it's not 60 FPS. Let me see this one.
This is why you should always listen to your coach.
Yeah, where are you downloading these videos from, bro? Like, it's good that you source them. You need to get a better downloader. Because some of these videos...
Coach gave him the right technique, and then something unexpected happened.
They're like 15 FPS, bro.
This is why you should...
So the voiceover, it takes a second to come in.
This is why...
You guys see that?
This is why you should always listen to your coach.
Instead of the red circle here, I would put the red circle like on this guy's head moving, tracking with it, or on the ball, tracking it just for a few seconds.
You should always listen to your coach. The boy was struggling to score.
Also right here.
This is why you should always listen to your coach.
Right there should have been a transition and a little like sound effect, like a whoosh or something. The sound effect doesn't have to be very loud or anything. You just want it to make it seem like there's a little bit of a transition. So yeah, you need to make sure the voiceover comes in automatically. It's like 1 second in and then the audio comes in.
Always listen to your coach.
The video quality needs to be a little bit better. Not necessarily in terms of the actual HD quality of the footage, but in terms of it's like laggy for some reason. Same with the captions. I don't know why, but try to if you're using CapCut, try to export at like 60 frames per second. Then again here, look at the space and gap between the two sentences here. Watch. Coach, there's nothing going on. You're going to drag it. What you're going to want to do is drag this into like an editing software. If it's CapCut, whatever, work with what you have. But you got to like slightly bleed the sentences into each other. This is a short. The short is 13 seconds. It's basically 12 seconds because your voice comes in at 1 second. But you have very, very limited time in the short. You got to make everything fast-paced. As fast-paced as possible, bro, without becoming too brain rot. It's not the biggest deal ever, but the titles aren't the best. Ain't no way. And then you just credit the guy. The title can literally just be the hook. Always listen to your coach. All right, let me check out your most popular one.
This Russian man can defeat any...
Yeah, bro, the quality of this clip is not good. I've seen the videos of this guy. He has HD footage on his Instagram. Like, if the video quality isn't the best, but the actual content of the video is good, if that makes sense, that's fine. But like, I know for a fact that this guy has higher quality videos online. So I'm trying to wonder, like, how did you get these videos to look less HD? So I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the downloader.
He's called the real-life superhero for a reason. While training, he went bald and became as strong as Saitama. The craziest part is his diet, as he eats whatever he wants. Just remember, never disturb him.
And then I see what you try to do here at the end. You try to do like a loop.
Just remember, never disturb him.
Like, that just doesn't really work when you have a transition when you come into the clip.
Just remember, never disturb him.
Because you got the same clip, but then you just put a transition effect in the beginning. So it's not really a loop, is it? I'm glad you changed the captions away from this Comic Sans font.
The whole gym was shocked by him.
For a statement that's kind of dramatic like that, you can add a riser. Your main things, dude, you got to focus on sourcing higher quality clips. I mean, I think the clips themselves are high quality on their respective social media platforms. But if the clip is uploaded in like 720p and then you upload it in like 360p, that's kind of rough. Like, that just makes the quality of your video look bad. Add some transitions after the hook, right? So right here, I'll show you.
The whole gym was shocked by him.
Right there should be a transition and a sound effect, in my opinion. You don't want to overwhelm the people with the sound effect, but just a little bit of a sound effect. Try to export your video in higher FPS because your captions sometimes are a little bit laggy. You can't really see it on this one because they're not popping up. But on the videos where they have that little pop-up animation, you can tell they're just a little bit laggy. And then the main thing, the voiceover, play around with different voices. You might want a little bit of a brighter voice, if that makes any sense, rather than like a deep husky male voice like this.
Have no idea they've just made them.
I don't know, maybe like a younger guy's voice. Don't be afraid to play around with like a little bit of sound effects as well. Like when they throw a little bottle, if they're gonna throw one. right here. You could do like a Vine boom sound effect. And then the voiceovers, you want them to be sort of concise. You got to make them string together. So bleed each sentence into the next one. So that way there's no lag time where there's no voiceover at all. You have to think about who's watching these shorts. Like the people who watch this stuff are just brain rotted. If they hear like 1 or 2 seconds of silence, they're going to be like, what? And they're just going to swipe away. Work on the titles a little bit. Instead of like why spotters are important, you can say this is why spotters are important. How is this possible is fine. Capitalize all the words. To be honest, that's what I do. Looks kind of low effort when you don't even capitalize words in the title. I don't know why, bro. It just is what it is. As far as the profile picture, I would just go into Canva. It's free. Make a clean looking like M since your channel's muscle media. Other than that, you are getting pushed, so this does have a chance to go viral as long as you keep improving. I don't know if English is your first language or not, because some of these videos are worded weird with the voiceover. So again, you want to appeal to an English audience, try to make the English voiceover sound as normal and like it's your first language that you possibly can. Other than that, a little bit over 10 videos, 145k views. This is to be expected if you're kind of relatively new to the shorts game. Keep grinding, bro. You'll probably impress yourself in 3 months. And just keep daily uploading like you have been. Don't give up. By the way, one of my favorite things is when I give people advice and then they actually see some sort of success. So I think a few episodes ago, I reviewed this guy. Now, of course, you have to put in the work yourself. Like, no joke. I think the last video that this dude uploaded on this channel when I reviewed it was this one that got 4.8k views. The next video he made, he got 7.5 million views and it's still kind of going up. As well as he had one with 100k views shortly after that, like 4 or 5 videos after that. Before that, this guy did not have a video popping out of 30k. So look, this isn't really a channel review, but like you guys have no idea how much I love to see this stuff, bro. To this guy, keep grinding, keep getting better. One thing I did notice though, when in some of your videos, right, you put on this CapCut AI filter or whatever, and sometimes it's okay, like if the clip is super low quality, but if you can get a high quality version of the clip, I wouldn't use it because it can make people's faces and eyes look kind of weird. Like it just looks like AI, you know what I mean, sometimes. But that's just something that you can toy around with. You know, a big part of this YouTube game is finding what specifically works well for your specific channel. What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for somebody else. So what you guys got to understand, you got to try out different things. You got to experiment. That's the only way that you're going to find out what truly works for you. You know, I can give you advice. I can tell you what I think about your videos, but at the end of the day, only you can make it go viral. So, all right, next guy, Snacktails. 19 vids, 130 subscribers, 583k views. That's actually pretty good. It's really good, actually. A little bit of an aged account, so it's not just made yesterday. All right, let's see. He does have a few that popped out of the 30k range. Let's check it out.
In 2015, Burger King released a Halloween Whopper with a pitch black bun. They said it was infused with A1 sauce, and people thought it looked cursed, but that didn't stop anyone. The burger went viral, with thousands posting selfies and reviews. But then people started noticing something horrifying. Not the taste, not the smell. Their poop was turning neon green. In 2015...
What the f... So this is basically the Curious Wolf niche. Your videos look great.
In 2018, Domino's Russia made a wild offer. Get their logo permanently tattooed on your body, and they'll give you 100 free pizzas every year for 100 years. But what's
something extremely small? I don't really like how much of an outline this text has. Just dial back the stroke or outline just a little bit. That black outline. That's just my personal opinion. Like, in the grand scheme of things, is it gonna matter too much? No, but
within hours, hundreds of people posted fresh tattoos online. Domino's panicked, and they started begging people to stop. The deal was supposed to last 30 days, but it ended in just 1 week. Domino's shut down the promotion and only accepted 350 winners and gave each of them pizza for life, all because they underestimated how far people would...
Yeah, this is good editing. This is good videos. Within 20 videos, you already have one that popped out of that 30k view jail. Yeah, this is gonna go viral if you just keep uploading. It's all good. Just stay consistent, keep improving. Eventually, you'll get a few more videos that pop out of this 30k range, and then they're not just gonna stop at 75k. They're just gonna keep on going. And then that's when you're gonna get your first viral video that's gonna boost your channel a lot in terms of momentum. And then once you get one viral video, probably one that's like 500k to a mil at least, then every video that you post after that, just put like 120% into it, because you're gonna have more and more chance of going viral. You're just in that stage where you're kind of building up momentum. Be careful with stuff like this, titles like this, just warning you. But besides that, all of your videos are getting pushed to 30K pretty much. Yeah, you're just in that building momentum phase, so keep uploading daily. As long as you keep up the grind, keep uploading daily, you're gonna start seeing more and more outliers until you're finally gonna get one that goes mega viral, and then everything after that is just gonna have 10 times more of a chance to go viral since your channel already has that exposure. Sorry, I don't have too much advice for you, but the truth is that your videos are already good, so keep uploading, man. All right, Marvel DC Hub. 600 subscribers, but 90 videos and 800K views. That's not that great. You really don't have any popping out of that 30K range. So the reason that you have 800K views is just because you've uploaded so many times. So this signals to me that something's seriously wrong with the quality of these videos, because you are getting pushed. But let's see the latest one.
Everyone knows Steve Rogers as the first Captain America. But what if I told you he wasn't the only one? Meet Isaiah Bradley, the first black super soldier America tried to erase from history. In the comics, Isaiah was one of 300 black soldiers secretly experimented on with the super soldier serum during World War II, inspired by the real-life Tuskegee experiment.
So you need the voiceover to be a little bit more fast-paced, like I told the first guy I reviewed. Instead of this hook...
Everyone knows Steve Rogers as the first Captain America. But what if I told you he wasn't the only one?
Say something bold and crazy like, did you know that the first Captain America wasn't Steve Rogers? Right? That's more bold. Now this video is still on the come up. We'll see if it has a chance to go viral, but...
What if I told you there's a human who can go toe-to-toe with the Hulk and survive? His name? Luke Cage. No super serum, no gamma rays, just unbreakable skin. What if I told you there's a human who can go toe-to-toe with the Hulk?
I don't really like the what if I told you thing. Just say, did you know that there's a human that can beat the Hulk or something like that? Then transition out of it. Start telling the story.
What if I told you there's a human who can go toe-to-toe with the Hulk?
Did you know that there's a human that can beat the Hulk? His name is Luke Cage, and he doesn't need any super serum, any blah, 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 blah.
Raw street strength.
He just has raw strength.
Skin and raw street strength. He once took a punch from the Hulk and didn't flinch.
He's so strong that he once took a punch from Hulk and didn't even flinch.
Thor once said Luke's durability is beyond most enhanced beings.
That's fine.
In the comics, Luke took on She-Hulk, Red Hulk, and even Iron Fist when possessed.
It's just a little bit too slow paced. The script writing needs some work. And this hook, for example,
never recasted Black Panther, but did with War Machine.
Instead of saying ever wondered if, or what if I told you, say, do you know the real reason why Marvel never recasted Black Panther, but they did with this other character? I'm not too into Marvel, so I don't know that much, but I would suggest to get a more energetic voice. Go to ElevenLabs, search through the voices, you know, figure out a voice that has that energy, that spice to it, and then again, bleed the audio clips together. Make sure that all the videos in the background are high quality. Like, these are pretty decent, but like, there's so much high quality footage with like this Marvel stuff that just make sure that you're getting some super high quality stuff. And then you need to work on your script writing skills a little bit. Ooga booga. Top 5 most hated Marvel actors. Now this one should have gone viral, bro.
Who is the most hated Marvel actor? 5. Gemma Chan. Fans say her performance...
Yeah, see, it's just slow. It's very slow. It's a slog to get through. Your captions aren't even like correctly in one line. Make the font size a little bit smaller if they're going into different lines, bro. Put more effort into it. If you need to, instead of uploading once or twice every single day, upload once every other day, but make that video 2 times better than your usual posts.
Endgame's final battle. Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America take...
It's just too slow. The hook's bad. Fast paced. Use some better background music. Like, what is this? Why are you using this background music for this epic battle scene? Go to YouTube, type epic battle music. You don't even need to put no copyright. I just have to do it because this is a long form video. You can use any music that you want if your video is under 60 seconds. Go to YouTube, get a video like this. Boom. 10 times more intense. It's an action movie, bro. Think about who your audience is and then just continue to post and continue to get better, man. Does anybody know why my videos in the first push, the stats are terrible? Like the VBSA is terrible and the AVD is pretty bad. Then once it gets a second push, the stats just increase constantly. Yeah, that's happened to me before on a few different channels. Sometimes I'll get like some abysmal like VBSA, like 40% or something stupid. And then as it continues to push it, you know, it climbs up to like 80% or something. As long as the stats are increasing, then that's a great sign. When that happens, it usually just means that YouTube didn't push it to the correct audience in the first place. So it means it's still trying to find your audience, still testing stuff out. You know, just think about it logically, you know, YouTube pushes your videos to people in batches, right? The first batch they push it to is some unrelated demographic that doesn't like your videos. So the VVSA is bad. They don't really watch it all the way through. Then in that second batch, they're pushing it to the people that usually would watch like what, soccer videos, football videos, whatever you want to call it. so the stats go up. Although I will say, when I look at your shorts, the views are so bad that like, how good are the stats actually? I mean, are we hitting like 80% VVSA and 100% retention? Because I would really doubt it with videos that get 876 views, I mean, this one's an outlier, but 1.7k views, 700 views. Like, I can just tell these have not the best stats, most likely.
Top 5 signature goals in football history. Let's go take a look. Starting off.
Instead of doing all that, add CapCut captions or Premiere Pro captions. I like how you're doing the voiceover for it.
Football history. Let's go take a look. Starting off at number 5, we have Yamal. Even though he's young, every shot this guy takes is a finesse. And
we need some background music or something, bro. I like what you did here with the Ronaldo. I think that's Ronaldo. With the Ronaldo kick like that. Like, that's a good clip. It should be a little bit more intense and dramatic. And then there should be CapCut auto captions or some sort of auto caption on this video. I like what you're doing with the whole top 5 free kick. It's basically like a better version of the ranking channel. Make sure the first clip is usually pretty high quality though.
Let's take a look. First off on number 5, we have this cheeky free kick from Rashi. Obviously, it's such a good free kick, but nowhere near as good as the others. At number 4, you give me this free kick by Messi. I mean, the aura he gives.
When you're doing these videos, I want to show you something here. I want to let's play.
We have this cheeky free kick from Rashi. Obviously, it's such a good free kick, but nowhere near as good as the others.
I like what you said right there. What you should be saying with like videos where you're ranking stuff or you know, top 5 free kicks, right? What you should be doing is saying like this, and although this goal from this guy was insane, it's nothing compared to the next one. And then for the next one you say, and you might think that this can't be topped, but it actually was topped 1 year later when this guy took a free kick, because you're trying to string the people along to get higher retention. So that's a little retention hack for you. You want to make people feel like they have to see what's coming next, right? And of course, like with any ranking channel, the better the 5th clip is, the 5th clip is the first clip, so it better be cracked. And then the 4th clip still needs to top that somehow. 3 and 2 are a little bit iffy, but to actually get people interested in watching this, you have to make sure that the 5th clip is insane, because then people are going to be wondering, well, if this is the 5th clip, then what's at number 1? Like, what could possibly top this? So think about the order and how you structure things. Definitely use CapCut captions, and then take video topics from people in your niche who are actually already popping, and then remake them in your own way. I like the commentary vibes you're going for. Keep it pushing, bro. All right, Crash Cam. 10 videos, 9 subs, April 15th, 16k views. Brother, try a new channel, brother. What the? Bro, all your videos are getting slammed, just absolutely railed. You're not even given a fair chance. Stop with that channel. Watch this video right here. See if you can apply some of those strategies to get out of 0 view jail. And then we can evaluate how like well your video's edited and stuff. Right now, it's completely useless to do a channel review on this because your videos aren't even getting pushed. YouTube just hates this channel. Get a new channel. All right, basket, 8 videos, 40k views, 13 subs, a little bit of an aged account.
During halftime, this guy was just goofing around, but what?
You know, you can put like a mask. You can put a mask on the... Wait, that's not even in the video. What is this? It's just your captions are like duplicated. Come on, bro.
I was just goofing around, but what he did next shocked the entire crowd.
Your voiceover's too slow.
During halftime, this guy was just...
During halftime, this guy was playing around when this happened.
During halftime, this guy was just goofing around, but what he did next shocked the...
All right, let's see if I can do it faster. During halftime, this guy was playing around, but what he did next shocked the entire crowd.
Shocked the entire crowd.
Slow. What is that sound? Is that somebody's laugh? Okay, good place to cut it. So the first one kind of mid, 2k views, then you started getting pushed.
This is one of the smartest moves I've ever seen done.
Okay, already your voiceover is a little bit better. You got some CapCut captions.
I've ever seen done.
Do like a little pan or zoom or something, you know? Like have it zoomed in on this section and then do a little zoom out and then do a little transition.
This is one of the smartest moves I've ever seen done.
Right here, there should be more commentary if you're going to replay it. Because, and then just say some like stupid, outrageous, controversial thing, right? Like, when his opponent wasn't even looking, he did a cheap shot off the back of him to get the ball inbound and then scored off of that, giving his team the win. Utilize controversy, boys. Make it seem like you can... Hey, by the way, you know, sort of unethical. I don't know if you guys know this. You guys can actually exaggerate or lie about the story, right? You can completely troll and make the story whatever you want. YouTube will not ban you for misinformation, bro.
During this AAU game, this ref shocked everyone when he started dunking mid-game.
Instead of this clip for the first, I would honestly put like a slowed version of this clip first and then just rewind it full speed.
During this AAU game, this ref shocked everyone when he started dunking.
Make your voiceover faster again, but I already said that.
This is the craziest basketball game winner I have ever seen. Just watch.
In my opinion, I would add more commentary to these videos. Like, you know, it's okay if you just talk in the beginning, but I would still, you know, do a little bit of extra commentary so we're not just watching this for like, what, 15, 18 seconds without any sort of commentary. I like how you're incorporating more zooms and stuff though. When they brick the shot, add little sound effects like when they brick the shot here, bounces off the rim, add like a, you know, clank sound or like a backboard, you know, rim sound. Other than that, you don't have too many videos. So like right now it's kind of still feeling out your audience. You did get pushed to 30K people at least once in 8 videos. So that's promising. It could show that, you know, YouTube is giving you a chance when you have actual videos. Steph Curry is trash. Rage bait. Why Daddy LeBron deserves all the glaze. That's very interesting, very curious. Gotta love the people who watch this channel, man. They're just very interesting people. What can I say? Some of you guys are just real characters, man. Holy. Anyways, I hope this helps some of you guys out. Remember, even if you don't get reviewed by me, which I'm gonna try to get to as many people as I can, but even if I don't personally review you, these videos are still worthwhile because you can always take advice from channels that I review from other people. So just remember, if I don't specifically review your channel in each of these videos, that doesn't mean that these videos aren't worthwhile. But if you found this video valuable, you just want to support me, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Till next video, I'll see you boys. Peace out.